Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and I just shot a fish man. And today, I am playing more of Eldritch. Now, where we left off, we are yet again still in the Book of Dagon. Oh, I thought that was something else. Get back here, you. If a rock or a bottle bounces off a wall, well, I guess not a bottle bouncing off the wall, but if a rock bounces off the wall and hits you in the face, it will hurt you, which is definitely something to take into account when you are throwing rocks at people. And also make sure you're not in a glass house. Alright, now I believe I've gotten to an area. I see you, fishman. I believe I've gotten to an area where I can finally go down a floor. Monkey snake. But I am going to double check this last section over here to see if there's, yep, another couple pistols. Sweet feathery Jesus, I've got 80 pistol shots. Oh, and here's some of the toxic fruit to go along with the unpleasant meat that you can bury in your gob. Might as well. It's behind door number 2, Bob. A whole lot of nothing, because apparently it wasn't deep enough into the wall to cause enough damage. Alright, so down to Dagon 3, and already you can hear a couple of interesting noises. This is what I was talking about when I said that there are enemies which can sound like fountains. And I have personally seen Vinny from Vinesauce be so enchanted with the sound of fountains that they chased it to the point where it ended up costing them the game. Because it turns out it was this enemy. I'm going to try and spot him without him seeing me. Which I'm not oh god, there he is. Not the bug. You can see him through the door there because he's real angry. Oh, and he came through. So here's where more of the game's stealth aspects. Oh shit, he sees me. Oh, and he hit me. He hit me for 2. Flee. Run away. Okay. That guy was a Shoggoth. And a Shoggoth, despite being a gigantic purple pile of hatred, will attack absolutely anything they see in the game. It doesn't matter if it's a cultist. That key was probably not worth it. It doesn't matter if it's a cultist or a fishman or a bug. The Shoggoth will go after it and with intent to just straight murder it. They are completely unkillable. You can throw dynamite at it. Doesn't matter. You can put friggin' 83 pistol shots into it and it'll just keep coming. And, of course, it sounds like a fountain. Now, the Shoggoth, for the most part, you only see on this level of the Book of Dagon, though I believe there are other instances where you can spot him. That was dangerous, that jump, because that might have hurt me. Doing some quick exploration. Shit, I've only got 2 keys, otherwise I'd go in there to find out if there's any goodies. Oh, wait a minute. That's an actual fountain, which thankfully increases your max health as well as healing you slightly. Ooh, nope, get me up there. That's a shop. Yeah, I'll waste a key. Because, I mean, I could buy another key for... Yeah, you know what? I'll buy another key. Dynamite. The Conjurer's Talisman will make it so whatever power you're using will cost less artifacts. I don't really know what it's going to do for a power that only costs 1. Speed boots make you run faster. And there's that locksmith kit again. Yeah, there's nothing really else I want. I am going to buy his other key as well. Because it is always nice to have keys. Oh, that's the dagger I saw earlier. I think it's time to hop down and... I'm a little nervous because I know I can hear another Shoggoth around here. And you can also tell from the high number of dead bodies. And I don't know... I don't know how well stealth works against them. But I would imagine not very well. And I imagine that based entirely off the fact that he seemed to have seen me from quite a distance. Again, there's a big section right here where there's nothing behind it. Or there's no way to get to it. So I wonder... Oh. Yeah, there's... Shoggoth's found somebody. And there was an eyeball shooting as well. Which I think the eyeball might have been shooting at me. Just a little more exploration. I'm not going to use that key. That's one I already went in. That eyeball just launched. What the hell? Try to bypass through this way. Because up here is the temple where the soul of Dagon actually is. And there's also a little spot back here you can get some last-minute items. Those seem to be jump boots. I kind of like my stealth boots. And also in this set piece is this guy, who... This fishman is having a bad day. I'm gonna leave him there. Though, close some doors behind him. And hopefully the Shoggoth will not find him, because then his bad day will be a terrible day. Now here's the whole reason to go into this book, The Soul of Dagon. You clutch the strange blue orb. It hums in response to your touch and vibrates as if trying to shake itself free. As your fingers tighten around it, you are struck with a sudden and unbidden insight that within this unearthly sphere, the soul of the ancient deity Dagon is beginning to wake. A vision drifts through your mind like a long-forgotten memory of mortal fear, unchecked destruction, and then a clandestine ritual and uneasy peace. The vision fades, giving way to a sick feeling of emptiness. The soul of Dagon stirs in the silence. You can now unlock the next book in the library. And after grabbing that, there's thankfully a book that takes you straight back to the library. So, I'm going to bank a few more artifacts. Maybe not that many. Well, yeah, that's a good amount. So, what you're supposed to do, as you can hit escape, and now you can see that I own the, I'm currently holding the soul of Dagon. You're supposed to get all 3 souls and then place them on these pedestals. And then, as you can see, the compass is telling me that that door is the exit. So, that's book 1, Dagon. This is book 2. You raise the soul of Dagon before the sealed book. The sphere pushes against your fingers, palpably struggling to reach the leathery surface. A distant wind begins to howl as the encapsulated soul rages in your hand. As Dagon's fury intensifies, the force holding the book falters. A deafening crack splits the room as the seal is broken, and the soul of Dagon becomes still and silent once again. The book falls open, revealing dusty pages covered in eldritch glyphs. A nameless dread fills you. The next world awaits. You've unlocked the book to the next world. Books will remain unlocked even after you die and resurrect. But I only planned to do the first set of levels, well, I guess the first book during these first few videos. And I'm also really not looking forward to going into this second book, because there's an enemy in there that... There's one enemy that you can't kill. Well, you can stun it, but not kill it ever completely. And then there's another one that is extremely difficult to kill, and if you look away from it while it's within line of sight of you and it knows you're there, it will teleport behind you and do 2 hits worth of damage. So I'm not really looking forward to going into this book, and I have also never completed this book. But this game is Lovecraftian and is... The setting is Halloween-ish. The setting is spooky, even though the game is not really scary on its own. So, more than likely, I am not going to wait until next October to play more of this game. So, pretty soon, you're going to get to watch me go into the book of, again, I'm probably saying this incorrectly, Nyarlathotep, and get my ass handed to me by living lizard statues. Until then, though, I'm going to leave it here. Bank another 10 of them. I'm going to leave it here. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.